Hello YouTube, dearest YouTube, my first love YouTube. I have been neglecting you recently. TikTok is just far quicker to get things up, but I do miss the long format. You are a big bastard with your fucking ridiculous copyright laws and constantly taking down ridiculous hypocritical thumbnails, like a photo of a girl's arse that is in underpants when you have fucking million times things worse than that, and taking down a photo of my dog's open mouth because it was deemed pornographic. Granted, that was repealed, but still gets a bit annoying. But alas, what am I doing here? I'm doing a couple of things, as I always am. One, having a rant about YouTube. That's over. Two, what's next on the tattoo? So yesterday was Tattoo Tuesday. Winner was announced. Kev Ryan, which I got in contact with him. So I've learned from last week. I got in contact with him and I asked him what did he want, and I'm going to do the typical make you stay on thing. You could always skip to the end, but you make you stay on thing by not putting it on till the end, mostly because I'm not going to get a tattoo till later. So it's going to be chromatically at the end of the day, so that's what it's going to match to. And then also, one of my friends started doing a little mini charity for May in my name. He was doing 100 press-ups every day for the month of May. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, that's class, that's amazing. It's so cool to think that what I started my career in, which was fitness, was because I was a failed comedian for one. I didn't have the balls to keep to go mainline on that, but it was to spread fitness around, because I think it's such an important thing for mental health, for keeping people mellow. How many people do you know who are boxers that get in fights? They don't. Same with all martial arts. It calms you down. You get it out of the system, because we are made up. We are bred to want to kill each other. It's in our blood, and that's how you sort it out. So I'm a big believer in fitness, big believer, and it's great to see someone else sort of adopting that, and that is something that is through whatever venue I'm doing has prompted someone else to do. And then I thought, fuck it, well, I'll do it as well. So if you follow this channel religiously, you might know that I do something constantly called Grease the Groove. And I'm just going to switch these headphones off. So Grease the Groove is a very simple concept. I should advise everyone to do so, because I'm now very good at what I'm about to do, which is to, every so often, press-ups are the easiest. I do it with pull-ups as well, because I have a pull-up bar in my house, and it's just you set yourself to do it like 5 times over the course of the day. You will never work yourself up into a sweat. You can do it in a suit. All right, girls? You do it in a suit, do whatever, and what you end up doing is not your muscular tissue, but your muscles work in nerves quite a lot, and it tells your nerves that to strengthen them up a lot, and you can end up doing a significant amount of pull-ups and press-ups, even though you haven't done the thought of big workouts in the gyms. So as an example, just for a laugh, I did 420 day, which is where I did 420 pull-ups and press-ups in the same amount of hours, so 4 hours 20 minutes, and I did that as a way to be like, fuck you, cancer. But I don't smoke weed. It doesn't agree with me. I don't have anything against it. I think it's a great thing. I think it definitely should be legalized, because some people like it, and it's no more it's probably far less dangerous than alcohol. It's associated with quite a lot of health benefits, like cancer for instance. So that is and I was able to not breeze through it. It was fucking hard. It's 420 press-ups in 4 hours. It's the same with the pull-ups, but I was able to get through it, and I hadn't been training. I never got myself into a sweat with what I was how I was working out, and I was able to get through fine. So now the amount of press-ups that I can do are good, smooth, very smooth, and that's what I'm going to do every day. So it's something dead handy that I can do, because now my new method for keeping fit and doing my stretches is I just bring the dog out and she walks herself, doesn't she? So I don't have to do that, as long as I can put myself in the middle of the park and keep a watchful eye over her. She is pretty safe. So let's get the angle on you. Let's see. So I've got to do catch up because I've been neglecting this grease the groove thing. I just haven't been doing it. I don't know why. I think it might have been, never mind talking about it. But yeah, I've been neglecting it anyway, but I want to get back into it. And apparently I got him back into it. He was going to do 100 press-ups a day, and then I kind of stopped the gas pedal, and then he saw one of my videos, and then he was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll get back on the gas pedal. So it's a full circle. He's gotten me on the back on the accelerator as well. So let's stop yapping and let's start. So this is something that a lot of people might have seen before. I call it a pyramid, but it's where I know I've seen other people talk about this, and I never brought it up. But you go 1, and then you lean back, and you just kind of put your arms up as a sort of a counting measure. It's not so much about it's like a rest period that has meaning, but also it stretches out your pecs a little bit, which apparently my physio told me that they are tight, so something that I need to be made aware of. You do it against the clock. Under 10 minutes is pretty good part time. We'll see how well I did, because I already did 100 press-ups. I've got to, in order to catch up with this guy, because I haven't done many this week or this month. He's been doing 100 a day, and he added 500 for good measure just because he was doing it for charity. So I've got to get up to 3,600 by the end of the month, which averages out at 277. But I mean, I'm just going to do 300 because fuck him. I'll show him who's boss. Unknown person who I haven't even seen his face. The only pictures I've seen is him doing taglines with what do you call it, with his face down doing a press up. So something that's quite not you. Oh, I never mentioned what you do. So you do that, and then the next time you do it, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that ends up being a really nice even 100. So it's a really, I love doing this one. I've been doing it for ages. And one thing as well with this is that it involves a warm-up in a way, because you're starting off slow and you're working your way up. Yeah. And what was I gonna say? Yes, so the tattoo later on, I forgot to mention the crucial part about it. So I was able to get in touch with him, and the tattoo that he decided, he's my best friend. It's the kind of tattoo that I would get on while doing a rugby tour or something like that, and it was, you get a stupid tattoo to try and make everyone smile. I'm not going to tell you, you can skip to the end of the video if you're one of them, but yeah, it's very funny, it's very me, it's very Liam TW. But yeah, so I'm going to start this timer now. Anything under 10 minutes would be quite good. I kind of expect 10 minutes, to be perfectly honest, even though I have done 100 press-ups already, because of that grease the groove thing. It's really, really effective, and it's effective for endurance more than strength. Okay, let's go. Might have to stop if the dog is going too far that way. Look at that, the excuses coming in already. Kinky! Kinky! Good girl. Good girl. 6, right? Oh, it's already feeling that. So yeah, the 100 from the start of the day have definitely degraded away at my ability. Wasn't that much long ago either. Pretty much did it right before I came out for the walk. So now we're up to 8. As you can imagine, the way down is much harder. 6. 6, 7, 8. All right, almost at the precipice. 1, 2. By the way, this press up stuff does not stop any of the open water swimming, any of the running, even though I've been waiting on a fucking treadmill to arrive to do some Twitch and some live streaming stuff, and the fucking thing hasn't arrived yet. So I've been waiting and not doing long distance running because I keep predicting that I'll be in that day, because that's what they keep fucking saying. 1, 2, 4, 6. 4 minutes. That's about par if you're trying to get under 10 minutes. Because like I said, the way down is a lot harder. So I don't think if you finish 10 at 5 minutes. Oh yeah. We're on the slope down now. 8, 9, 10. Alright, 9. Call that if I collapse. I know this isn't live, but call it anyway. 1, 2, 3. Ah, shit. 8, 9. Alright. See what I mean? How much harder was that 9 than the 10? Alright, let's try and split this into 4s. This way. Just maybe count to 4, 2, 3, 4. Alright, here we go. 4. Ah, fuck! 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Alright, what was that? 8. I need to spread this out. I don't know if I'm the only person, but, well, of course I'm not the only person, but I think it's grass pollen does not agree with Liam. It gets up in my skin and gets really itchy. I get itchy by proxy if I see someone in a film who's like lying down on on the grass with their top off, anything like that. Even if I lie on my back on my t-shirt, my arms still get it. 7. One more. We're at 7 minutes. Down to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. 7 down to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I'm always one short. 6. All right, 8 minutes. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm gonna go 3 and 2. 1, 2. Fucking, I'm counting. Don't think I'm gonna make this 10 minutes. Fuck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, definitely not gonna make the 10 minutes. Aiming for 11 now. We're at 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might be able to get it. Nah, if I did knees, maybe. 2. 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1. 2. 1, 2. 10:32. 10:32. So, no, I'm not too disappointed with that. 30 seconds off. I had done 100. I'd say it could be within minutes, maybe an hour. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I know you. I know you. I think it's Milo, is it? I don't know why retrievers are so popular, just because they're such lovely dogs, but they don't have a long shelf life. Great place to raise the kids. I'm basically one of those parents now that just sits on the bench near the playground and let them do their thing. So yeah, right. Now, what time is it actually? 1:20, so I've got swimming at 2. So I'll give another 10 minutes here. I'll do some stretches on that log, and then yeah, bugger off, drop the dog in, go for the swim, come back, check in on the dog, feed the dog, and then run to the tattoo parlour, because I can't cycle anymore because some cunt stole my bike. It was a shite bike, but still, I don't particularly want to get a new one. I don't particularly want to get a good one because they'll get stolen. This is my 3rd bike that was stolen, and I caught someone robbing my wheel once, and I got the wheel back because I'm the iron fist of tyranny. More so because he was a pussy and he just ran away. I got his bike though. I was certain that he was stealing other bikes, and there was another bike there, and I just gave it into police. Shouldn't have done that now though, Ian. You're a bike short. Anyway, I don't know if I'll upload this by itself and then do the tattoo thing as a separate thing, but yeah, you know yourself, like, subscribe, comment, yeah, do all that sort of thing, because it's good for the algorithm. I'm still chiming in with YouTube just out of a sort of a sense of loyalty, and thinking that yeah, this will maybe, when the TikTok people keep boosting my channel, which they are. I think they've almost surpassed the amount of people that I got by myself, and I've been doing it for like a month or something. It's just way quicker for my model of make something, edit it a little, put it up, rather than the YouTube of so many hours of editing and then upload it, and then upload the thumbnail, and then try to get the timing right. It's a lot of faff. It's a lot of faff. Yeah, but I'm still gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna forget it, because apart from anything else, if I'm gonna earn money during doing this, and I need the spare time, COVID's ending, so the government is gonna it's going to cancel the funding for people who they took their jobs away from, and they'll be expecting me to get back to work, which I'm happy to do. But at the same time, work is extremely tiring. The chemotherapy is starting to affect how well I'm able to maintain an energy level. So that is going to be a factor coming on later in the years. All my running times have gone down, which you wouldn't expect from a more training time. I did 90 miles last month, which is an elevation from every single month. If you go onto the donations page on Cure Cancer or Die Trying, there's links to Strava on just giving, which is kind of cool, seeing as how they must recognize that people do a lot of things that are associated with Strava, races and whatnot. And yeah, you can see how much the increase in miles volume has gone up, and the speeds have been like barely plateauing, and I mean like terrible speeds, not even getting in kilometers every 5 minutes, that sort of bad. But anyway, like and subscribe, you get all the shit. Did you ever hear Father Ted?
Okay, yeah, I know Father Ted because I used to watch that with my mum when I was very young.
Yeah, same. Well, that's something.
Yeah, that was like, was it on a Saturday, or was it a Friday or a Sunday?
Could not tell you when it was all on. I just remember it was a family favourite, so we were all
sat round watching it together.
Yeah, everyone would. And even now, like, we're looking at episodes the other day as out of coincidence, and there's loads of references that I didn't get as a child.
But now
that I
you get as
now.
an adult.
Yeah.
Most of us, bloody hell, we must have been about 6,
5.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably about 6 when that was like a.
There's the finished product, Kev.
Woo!
Alright, so there we go. Another satisfied customer for both me and the people who donate. And now we are moving on to the next step, which is the healing process, which is going to be stunted by our open water swimming. Hopefully not, but I don't know, chlorine can't be that good, and even though it's open water, I mean, it still is the civilized world of London, so they chuck it in there. And yeah, she's starting to rain now as well, so hopefully they don't shut it down again. They shut it down the last time because it was thunder and lightning, so fingers crossed. Anyway, I need to start running. 15 minutes to get there, or else I'm losing out on valuable workout time. I don't want to be doing this, but I said I'd do 300. In every 5 minutes, I'll do that. And that'll get me up to the 300 for the day.